Would you say, like out here, when they placed the Indians on the reservations, they put them way in the back country, like where there was no water, no food? It's valuable now. At the time it wasn't when they were just starting in San Diego. Now they're moving up.
Well, this land was sold during the monetary crash. The initial crash was in '29, but it lasted quite a while. But you see what happened again. See, where we were living, the city wanted that area for a dam. And so some way or another, negotiating with the Bureau of Indian Affairs and not with the Indians, they obtained that land, and so much land. Later on, they figured they needed so much more land. So they, using the same procedure, they obtained some more land, which gave them enough land to put a reservoir, a dam and a reservoir in there.
And what sort of housing was provided at that time?
Here, up here, horse stables, long stud barns. No floors on them, dirt floors.
Mm-hmm.
But then, so the Indians moved into them, used them for homes.
And of course, a lot of the Indian people are Catholic people, and of course the priests are here to bless the graves and to bless the crosses for them.
There was a cemetery down there, an Indian cemetery. So the cemetery was dug up, all the bones put in little cans.
The graveyard to the Indian people is a very sacred thing.
Like when they have the anniversary mass, they usually, if the dead one that passed away was a dancer, they sing and dance for him.
Indians are still superstitious to the extent that a grave must never go flat, because in the olden days they thought that when a grave went flat that the animals came to eat the body.
Do the Indians still use any cures, any, I know the Indians used to use herbs and things. Do they still do this at all?
We do some.
You do some?
I don't. Yeah, I think some of them do still.
What kind of things would you cure with that?
They have one here they use for upset stomach and things like that.
What would you say the average size of the families are on the reservations?
Oh, they run about maybe 5 or 6. Like that acorn mush, we all eat that. It's a common dish among all of us Indians, I think.
And at that time, the basic food was acorn. Mm-hmm. And they'd catch them under these acorn trees, picking acorns, and kill off just a whole bunch of men, women, and children at a time. I don't know whether it's authentic or not, but at one time, the governor of California offered a bounty on Indians' ears. And for each Indian's ear, I forget what the price, $10, $20 or whatever, and these whites would get together and go down and hunt down bands of Indians and whack their ears off and take them to the governor and get their bounty.
This year, it has been a good year. We had good rainfall, so there will be a lot of gardens probably this summer. You talking about crops like barley and stuff? We had before, but it dried up. We had that drought spell, and the rainfall just come back a little bit now.
Can you get loans on your houses?
No, because it's reservation we can't. This is still government land. If we get financed through our job or something like that. Listen, our language is about gone.
Amerikaan maailman gipsvar.
Amerikaan ammat.
No, tipaja Amerikaan ammat.
Tipaja Amerikaan aachmaap maajoja.
What about disease on the reservations? Is that a problem?
Well, before it was. Now they're getting it down where it isn't too much now.
By how many years has the improvement been?
Oh boy. Well, when they started giving the old people pensions and things like that.
Mhm.
The welfare, you know, they take care of them.
That helped.
That helped, yes. And like my brother and I, we work out. I mean, he works on the county roads, and I work for the school. And some of the others do that too. They have to go out to work.
Hopefully that it will be funded so that we can start again in September and go completely through from September for the full school term through September till June. And as I say, at the present time, of course, so many programs are getting knocked down. We understand there is money in the Johnson O'Malley, and we're hoping that our program will be successful enough that they'll refund it again and that it can be an ongoing thing, because the children are very much in need and very far behind here to what some of the other Indian children in the other schools are.
Comparing back to there, yes, because, I mean, today we're just like you are. They've educated us, and they've
Actually, this is what we call a tutoring program, and it is designed more or less to give individual attention to the Indian child that has difficulty in school, because as the class progresses, the child will not let the teacher know that they are not keeping up with the level of the class.
And we think we're coming up with ways of approaching things that you probably couldn't do in normal school.
A circle and go through the first beat on the string after you're 8 to make a circle. The first beat. Man, that's awesome. Now you go through that N beat.
Well, certainly, education, that's what they don't want Indians to have, it seems like, to me. And that's what we need the most.
Well, it goes back to the old days, you know, like if we had a long time ago, if we had guns to fight the white man off, we probably still have this country. Now that we don't, and up until 1953, it was illegal for an Indian to own a gun. And
Or drink liquor.
or drink liquor. And so the way I look at it now, we could the Indians couldn't fight well, we lost the first battle because we didn't have no guns to fight them back with. So now the second battle is coming up, and it's going to be an educational battle.